Hello, I'm Matt Guff from thehouse.com, and this is a Burton Genesis Snowboard Binding. The Burton Genesis is designed for all mountain riding for anyone out there, for beginners to advanced level riders that have one thing in mind: comfort. Now, the Genesis has become one of the most comfortable bindings in the world, and for good reason. They have like three main components that really kind of stand above the rest when it comes to properties of comfort. Now, response is a huge thing that riders want from their bindings, of course, and this binding sits in the middle to higher end stiff range of that response rating scale, and that's because of a couple of things. It does have a 30% short glass nylon single component chassis. Now, this is a chassis system that has discs that allow riders to ride these bindings on boards that feature 4x4 patterns and 2x4 patterns. And then, of course, the channel system, which is exclusive to Burton snowboards. Can you get retrofitted 3D discs? Yes, you can, but you have to get them directly from Burton. I think we have a couple in stock, so you can call Shane if you really want to. Now, another great thing about the binding is the HiBack. Now, that's one thing that kind of stands out when you look at the binding right on the shelf or right here on the internet. You'll see that there's a thing called a kickback hammock. It's an independent kind of like HiBack component that allows your foot to roll on the inside of the HiBack without like stopping its natural style of motions. It kind of acts like suspension a little bit. Now, along with that is going to be more comfort directly underneath your foot. Now, the Genesis has something called a canted or an auto canted full bed. Now, this full bed is full padding underneath your heel all the way to your toe, and it does have a spot of B3 gel. Now, it's canted, but it doesn't have any angle to it. There's a softer durometer rating on the medial side and a stiffer durometer rating on the lateral side, which allows your foot to roll more naturally. Now, the other two things that really stand out on the binding that make it so comfortable are the straps. The ankle strap is called a hammock strap. It's mold injected. There's no seams to it. It's not going to fall apart because, well, it basically can't. There's two separate pieces to it: the spines and, of course, the padded style area. And then there's the SuperGrip cap strap. Now, the SuperGrip cap strap, you can only be worn on the front of the binding, can't be worn over the top of the foot. Both straps feature something called the double take buckles. Now, this is a cool piece of technology that Burton has implemented into some of their higher end bindings. Now, the ladder of the buckle actually has two sides. The helical side, which draws the ratchet over the top of the ladder, and then the internal side, which actually allows it to stay locked into place. It's a pretty cool little feature. No one else is doing this. This is the Burton Genesis. This is the reflex version. Again, it's compatible with 3D 4x4. It comes with those discs, but if you want additional discs, you have to contact Burton. And again, you can check it out at thehouse.com.